It's all about pure energy, baby. Alongside Michelle Carey, the soca winery. You know, just put up this track. Woo!
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Met a sexy girl in a party. Met a sexy girl in a party. Met a sexy girl, and this is what she said to me.
I love the way how you hold me, how you squeeze me up and control me, how you move your hands all around me. Love the way you touch me. I love the feeling I'm getting. Terry boy, I feel for some loving.
Nice kind of talk she was talking. Then she said to me, she want me deep down low. She want me down low.
Take a dip, take a dip, take a dip.
She want me deep down low. She want me deep down low.
Take a dip, take a dip, take a dip. Dip in the water, dip in the salt, dip in the ocean, dip in the vault. Terry, come over, you got what I want. Me want you come over and tap in me ball. Dip in the water, dip in the salt, dip in the ocean, dip in the vault. Terry, come over, you got what I want. Me want you come over and tap in me ball.
I never dip, I never sip, I never lip, I never eat a girl biscuit. I never taste, I never face, I never lace, I never do a thing like that. Maybe in time what's your mind, okay fine, I'm going to give you that polish and shine. Girl, I gotta go, I said so. Michelle, what you really want me to do?
Waking up so far, girl. Waking up so far.
What's that girl in the club?
Good morning, TNT, and welcome back to PSA TV. This is Iron Labor segment. I'm sure you're seeing a very handsome guy next to me here in studio, Mr. Terry Seals. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. How are you?
I'm good now.
You weren't good before?
Come on, man. Look at you and look at
my rasp home.
Come on.
Terry, when you look at your video, how many
That's about 2,000.
She want me deep down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was,
Yeah.
that was some good days. Back
It
in
was
those days.
a really nice song, Terry, if we could just jump right into it.
Sure.
And, for those who may not recognize you without your rasp,
Yeah.
if you could just give them a little brief history of you.
First, well, I was in a group called New Creation. We did a Beatles song called Hey Jude. That was in 2000. We got signed to an international label in Europe. We were living in Europe, we were touring with a group of guys called Anton Deck. We toured for like 2 years, France, Germany, all over the place. So after that, I used to play football professionally first with Superstar Rangers. Then after, just started singing soca. Came back home a day for a telethon in Mokorapo. I will never forget that. And Mr. Roy Cape told me, come and wine for the people and to give a donation. And I got $1,500 donation for my whining on stage. And then after that, a lot of people started telling me, well, why don't you start singing soca? Because we were more on the R&B and the pop.
Right.
And the rest is history. Started the downloads. The downloads actually signed to Sony Records in France. Toured all over the place with Michelle Sylvester, who is now doing gospel. Then the big artist team was myself, Mr. Vibe, Nadia Batson, Miss Alicia. We had a team together. We worked together for a couple of years. Then I did all the stints with most of the bands in Trinidad and Tobago, Atlantic, Surface Image and Company. A lot of history.
A lot,
a
lot. Before you started singing, what were your career before that?
Playing football.
Football.
Yeah, scoring plenty goals for Rangers.
You just mentioned that you had to whine for a competition. Could you still whine and split?
Holiday foods, of course. Of course I can. You don't really lose those stuff. You probably just because those don't get intimidated by the gray hairs, still have it. It's still there.
Terry, why did you stop singing though?
Actually, it dawned on me. It was Wine, Woman and Song at the time. And then I got 2 kids back to back. I decided to give out labor because I love kids and I thought I wasn't going to have. So I decided to focus more on them. I still did a couple songs during the season. I did outside. I did a song for St. Martin, which is the main song for St. Martin. I did a lot of songs in Grenada, whatever, up the islands. And then I decided that, you know, to just take a rest. Because I was kind of tired too, and then after it was more family time for me. I wanted to work more on my family, bringing them a little bit closer with us, with God and all whatever, you know. So
you're also on the godly side as well?
I was always.
Okay.
I think it's a gift, so when you have that gift, you know, then you spread it to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have an opportunity to start over in life, what career would you have chosen?
Same thing.
Singing.
And football. Because back in the days it didn't have money, but now it have. Football have plenty money now.
Who would you say was your biggest influence in the music industry growing up?
Anslin Douglas and my uncle Derek Seals, who actually sings with Didi Nadan. They were my influences. I always wanted to be on stage, seeing women screaming, bawling. And it all started with party time days too, so seeing all those guys like Hot Dog and them dancing on stage and just dancing. I saying to myself, I could sing, I'm multi-talented, so. But that's what I always want to do.
Who do you think have the right formula for success in the music industry?
Mr. Marshall Montano, because he started from an early age, he had good backing, he had his dad and his mom to support him.
So that's one of the, he's a very good businessman.
Terry, can I put you on the spot?
Sure.
I want to hear one of your favorite lines from one of your latest.
Favorite lines?
Yeah, just give me a few lines, probably from Dip Down Low or Think It Over or Seduction. Anyone, first to hear your voice. Let us see.
You want me to sing? You want me to sing a song?
Yep.
Does it have to be soca? Put on your red dress and slip on your high heels and some of that sweet perfume. It sure smells good on you. Slide on your lipstick. Evan Ellen, put your hair down. That's good.
Very nice, very nice. What are your thoughts on the music the artists are currently singing right now?
Go ahead, sorry. Sorry about that.
What are your thoughts on the music the artists are singing currently?
The music has evolved, it's changed in the sense of I love voice. Voice is always coming with positivity in the music. I mean, voice music is more kind of spiritual, gospel, but he brings it over, he fuses it and brings it across well. Perfect vocals. I love voice. The new music that, well, from Voice. Voice is one of my young artists who doing very good.
Very good.
Yeah, with the music.
Okay. What do you think? Do you think this soca music will be dominant worldwide?
Of course, but we need to support each other. I think that's the only way it could really happen. Because that's the only thing we don't have that support team in place. Never did. I don't see it. Where the artists and them who reach a certain level doesn't really help the other artists. That's why my favorite artist internationally is Bounty Killer. Because he brought out so many different artists, and no matter what, he and I are the same age too, and he's still one of the best to be, a force to be reckoned with, but he still goes out and brings out, and a lot of artists in Trinidad, we don't support each other at all.
We do. On that note though, what would you say about the DJs? Do the DJs have their favoritism?
Of course, that's politics, which is it's fair, but at the end of the day, once you believe in yourself, believe in your craft, nobody should be able to take that away from you. So us harping on depending and saying that the DJs don't play music or whatever, there are other ways, especially social media now, there are other ways and means of getting that out there. You had to just do the hard work. Because when you pray for rain, you have to be able to deal with the mud, you know. So
have you experienced any of that with
of
DJs
course,
in Trinidad?
Plenty. I went to DJs at times too when I had my songs, and because I drive in a new van, I want 20 programs on them. When I go into hand them the DJs, but you don't need your song to play on the radio. You look where you drive in, and that's it. Because they were stuck in their ways, and it's who you can help, the DJs, and if you're trying to be frank, you have to be able to help them. That's the only way you'll get the music played.
What would you say should be done to improve the music industry in Trinidad and Tobago?
I think we should come together and love each other and really appreciate and really support each other, because there are opportunities for the ones who, as I said before, who have the opportunity, who did it and who established themselves out there, because they should come and try and help the other artists, and when they know that the artist in them has the potential, they should try their best and they can do it. But it's just that I think a lot of the artists have a lot of low self-esteem about themselves.
Right.
So they don't want to help and say, well, nah, I'm not going to help Terry for Terry to start to shine more than me now. But I believe in myself so much, so when I get that opportunity, I will always try my best to help somebody. And I do as much as I can, you know, so.
Think it over. What inspired you to write?
That was at a bank I had. That
I
is
thought
serious.
so.
Yeah. I was treating my girlfriend, not physically, but wine, woman, and song. And sometimes in life, when you have something home that's good and you're not taking care of it, somebody else will. And that was one of the reasons why I wrote that. Well, I started writing this song, I got help with it. But
Right.
I was young. That was a true story.
I hope I didn't bring you back down to memory lane.
No, of course not. It doesn't matter. That's a past.
Are you still on the market?
Of course, I'm single.
You're single? Oh my gosh, that's good to hear. What would you say was your worst experience in the music industry?
When the promoters want to pay, after they perform 5 and 6 shows and then they come and give me a sad story. That's one, and then there was one time I performed, well, I don't really have no bad times in the industry. That was one of them, and the respect for the artist. That is it. Where sometimes when you go and perform in certain areas, you are the main act, and then after the artists and them on the outside, which I don't mind. They put them up in the best air conditioned rooms or whatever, and they have the other artists and they who represent Trinidad all over the place, flying the flag of Trinidad all over Trinidad, all over the world. And you have them in one room with 3 and 4, one bathroom, and it's just sad.
No, Terry, you also went into chutney music. What was the response from your friends?
Excellent.
So if you were to come back, what type of music would are you going to come back with soca? Are you going to come back with chutney?
Well, actually, I'm so versatile. I can do chutney, dancehall, R&B, soca, you know, rap, hip hop, pop, rap. So it doesn't really matter what type of music. I will just start to just do it. But the reason why I did a chutney, good. One of my first tunes that a lot of people didn't know I sang was a chutney called Chutney Raga Soca Mags, written by Mr. Patrick Vibe Gordon. It was good. Wine up on me, but don't wine up on me, nanny. Let's come and wine up me, nanny. You know, I did that some years ago, and it got good reviews all over the world. It was so good, big that Roger George and Marshall and them used to perform it outside. It was good. It was a big chutney, and then I came back here, and then my very good friend and also neighbor, Soca Elvis, we decided to come to collaborate together. We did a couple of chutneys, and we went on the market. We were performing for a band in South, and it was excellent. When they love you, they love you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, you're a legend in the music industry. I was told by a lot of people, especially Signal told me. I mean, Rocky mentioned it. You know, they were like, go after Terry Seals, you know, hear what he has to say. We need to hear back from Terry again. Are you planning to bring something soon to the table?
Very soon. I'm actually in collaboration with Rocky, and I'm doing a couple of tracks on my own. I'm supposed to do one with Elvis also too.
Okay.
So I'm trying to finish it up this as soon as possible by the ending of October and release. Yeah.
What other business ventures are you into?
Well, I work for the corporation, Samuel Avital Health. I also do my sideline jobs. I work at the side. That's it basically. Just making sure that the bills are being paid.
Yeah. You do a lot of traveling as well?
I haven't been traveling for a while because honestly, I really don't like plane. I've been in and out of a plane for years, so many years, so I just like to be grounded. So it might sound funny, but it is the truth. Every year my kids and the mom go, they travel like 3 times, 4 times a year. They always want me to come, but it's just that plane 35,000 feet in a year.
That makes both of us.
Yeah, I prefer to be grounded for a while because I've been in and out every day, traveling, coming back home, going, going, coming here. So it's just a little kind of rest period for me, which I enjoy.
When you come back, Terry, would you be entering competitions like Soca Bonag and all of that? Or
once they're there to be entered, I don't mind.
Right.
I have no problems with them, with me entering any competition.
So you're ready to go up against Voice? You're ready to go up against?
Of course. I'm going to show them how it's supposed to be really done. I'm a legend. Signal to know said so.
I mean, you had another song, Seduction.
Right. That's actually with Michelle, Xavier, and myself. We were in the Sukamona finals with that. It was excellent. Traveled a lot with it, because those days I was with Image and Company actually.
Right.
And we went all over the islands, New York, all over, doing that song, and got great reviews.
Very nice.
Yeah. So that was like the last song I actually got Michelle to sing before she converted to.
Do you guys still communicate as much?
Of course, just she only begged me to come on, but I to come on for me to cook, because I'm a chef also too.
Oh,
I had a cook show on a TV station some years ago called Chefs of the Caribbean, where I used to go through the different Caribbeans,
Right.
different tasting different culinary dishes and stuff, you know. So I could cook.
You sure? So okay, if you could cook. So you'll be cooking for her soon.
Of course.
You know, I know we have other people to bring us in studio as well this morning.
Still? Oh, just kidding.
Yeah, if you could probably drop a line up from Seduction for me, let's hear. Let us see if Terry is still out there.
Seduction?
You prefer Seduction or Think It Over? Which one?
Think it over.
Think It Over.
Yeah.
Good.
You ready? Boy, you better treat your lady right. Don't go straying in the night. Cause when the time for loving comes, you better think it over. Boy, you better treat your lady good. You better play it by the rules. Cause when you feel that thing's alright, boy, the game is over. Your woman don't want tender loving and affection. What you feel? You think the grass is greener on the other side. What you feel? That she don't want you close to give her satisfaction. Think it over. Each and every night, treat your woman right, make her smile bright. That's it. That's what's up.
Very nice, Terry. You have it. You still have it. I mean, I'm looking forward to hearing more music from you.
It's a pleasure, and trust me, I am definitely going to be out there again.
Yeah.
Look out for me. We will lie and hang like.
Of course. Any positive, quote or thought you could leave for the upcoming artists before we end?
Believe in yourself, believe in the creator, and just do what you're doing and be happy about it.
That's nice. Thank you so much for coming.
Pleasure.
So it was Terry Seals. So we look forward to seeing more music from Mr. Terry Seals soon.
Wine and diner, you know, yeah baby. But you better treat a lady right. Don't go straying in the night. Cause when that time for loving comes, you better think it over. But you better treat a lady good. You better play it by the rules. Cause when you feel that thing's alright, boy, the game is over. Your woman don't want tender loving and affection. You think the grass is greener on the other side. That she don't want you close to give her satisfaction. Think it over. Each and every night, treat your woman right, make her smile bright. When you turn off the light, nobody pass no fight. Keep the thing tight. You gotta just give her tender satisfaction. You better think it over. But you better treat a lady right. Don't go straying in the night. Cause when the time for loving comes, you better think it over. But you better treat a lady good. You better play it by the rules. Cause when you feel that thing's alright, boy, the game is over. Not every night you go and wrong that she's not hurting. You think she's gonna take that treatment all the time. Another man will find the time to blow her mind. Think it over. Each and every night, treat your woman right, make her smile bright. When you turn off the light, nobody pass no fight. Keep the thing tight. I say you gotta give her good loving. You better think it over. You got to wine and dine, spend quality time, forget the boys on the line. With a dozen rules, let your girl know you not even got to talk it out. Never, never shout, don't twist up your mouth. Think it over. You got to wine and dine, spend quality time, forget the boys on the line.